Criminal charges have now been filed against an Ohio man accused of plotting a terror attack. Good morning, I'm Miranda Khan, and this story tops your Newsmax Now update. Prosecutors say Abdirahman Sheikh Mohammed trained with terrorists in Syria. He then allegedly had plans to launch an attack at a military base in Texas. The fight over the president's executive orders on immigration focuses in New Orleans today. A three-judge federal appeals court panel will hear arguments over an order that's blocking the president's moves. If it's lifted, the president's executive actions would shield millions from deportation. President Obama taking some of his work out in the sun.
On a day like today, we shouldn't be inside.
He signed off on a bipartisan piece of Medicare reform. It apparently changes how Medicare pays doctors and ends the need for a fix that Congress had to approve every year for more than a decade. Charges have now been filed against a Florida mailman who landed a little chopper on the Capitol lawn. Doug Hughes could get 4 years behind bars for operating an unregistered aircraft and violating national defense airspace. And amid security questions raised by Hughes, experts say the chopper on its own couldn't have done much damage.
Now this little thing, if it crashes into the Capitol, it'll make a little dent and scratch the paint, but it's not going to blow up the Capitol.
Hughes has been allowed to return home, but has to check in with authorities in Tampa every week. Strong storms have been plowing through parts of the Midwest. This tornado touched down in western Oklahoma near the Texas border. Other twisters were reported in Texas and Kansas. So far, no word of any injuries or damage. ESPN has suspended one of its reporters for a week after she went on a rant on a video that's gone viral. Earlier this month, Britt McHenry was apparently not too pleased after her car was being towed in Arlington, Virginia, and proceeded to badmouth the clerk when she went to get it back.
Yep, that's all you care about, is just taking people's money. With no education, no skill set.
Ouch. She also got a little profane, attacking the woman's education and appearance. McHenry has now apologized on Twitter, as you see there. A U.S. Marine who lost his right leg in an explosion in Afghanistan is ready to take on Mount Everest again. Charlie Linville is in Kathmandu now, on his way to Tibet to make his second attempt at climbing the mountain using a pair, as you can see, of specially outfitted artificial legs. Last year's trip was stopped when an avalanche killed 16 guides. Best of luck to him. That was your latest Newsmax Now update.